So Leafy is facing some serious grooming allegations right now. This whole situation started because of a TikToker called Accuses Leafy, and she was throwing out some wild accusations against Leafy. And just for those who don't know who Leafy is, he was one of the biggest commentary YouTubers in 2016, had a large presence, but recently got banned from YouTube and Twitch, and pretty much he doesn't have much of a platform at all. The only thing I usually see him on is Twitter, and even on Twitter he isn't very active. He's just like kind of on and off Twitter. So the TikTok who dropped these allegations had actually made the TikToks about 3 days ago, and also came up with a response video to some of the comments that she got. And just a disclaimer now, the TikTok does have copyrighted music, so I can't exactly play it, but it has some text at the top of the video which you can read. So to sum up what's going on, she downloaded an app called Amino when she was 13, and that's where she met Calvin and a couple other friends. And if you didn't know, Calvin is Leafy's name, and they would apparently talk a lot, and he even used to call her baby. She would also usually be Skyping with him and watching him play games, and also promised her that they would meet up when they were old enough. And by the way, apparently Leafy was 18 when this happened and she was only 13. Then he would start asking her to send nudes and videos of her in the solo act. Then eventually he'd start sending pictures of himself hard at the thought of her, and that's pretty uncomfortable to hear, even say. Like, this is some pretty big stuff. Can definitely ruin a career. Well, Leafy's career is basically dead right now, which is also a point I'm going to bring up later in the video. Then she finds a popular YouTuber which sounds like Calvin, which is Leafy Is Here. Then she says she asked him about the channel, and then he suddenly blocks her on everything and kicks her out of the group they made. And then she finds out that she had been groomed by a famous YouTuber, which is sadly becoming more and more common. My thoughts on the first initial video exposing Leafy was that there wasn't there any sort of proof to back this up, because I'm 100% sure no one would exactly believe this if there's nothing at all. Like, not even a username, a screenshot, picture of anything that happened. There's also a couple more reasons why this is a bit hard to believe for me, but I'll soon come to that. After she made a TikTok about Leafy, she then made some follow-up kind of video replying to some of the comments that were made.
So I'm just gonna get into the meat of it. This comment right here, they're correct. It was Leafy Is Here. For those of you asking for proof, I was 13. I don't have that old phone anymore. I don't have that login information anymore. That happened and I completely got off of everything that was attached to him because I was hurt. I had lost a friend, or who I thought was a friend, so I was hurt.
Okay, yeah, I can understand what she means by how it was quite a while ago. She obviously could have changed phones, this and that, but there's just one part I really just don't understand, and it's why she didn't come out with this a lot earlier. I mean, it's been a while since this situation happened, about 7 years ago, and that's quite a lot of time to wait for something of this magnitude, if it's really true, to come out now about it. And it's all the more weird when you come out about it in a lip-synced video, which it kind of ruins the whole seriousness of the video. I don't know, that could be me just being a perfectionist or something, but I feel like something of this magnitude should come out a lot more seriously than this. I feel like it's also very chaotic and hard to understand, and you'll slowly begin to realize as I play more of the clips to you.
I didn't know it was him, and when I found out, I was very confused, because when I met Calvin, he used a picture of a little African-American boy. And so when I found out that Calvin was Leafy, I realized this is not good. Something's wrong here.
And this part doesn't really add up to me. She said at the beginning that he was sending pictures of his crown jewels to her, and she never knew at all, even despite these pictures, that he wasn't black. I mean, unless he was showing pictures of himself wearing clothes with a hard one, that would make sense, but I feel like it's highly unlikely for a guy to send pictures of his crown jewels in his clothes.
This comment is exactly why I posted it. He was banned from most platforms. He was banned from YouTube. I'm pretty sure doesn't even have a TikTok, so like it won't get back to him. Unless, I don't know. But even if it does, who cares? I was 13 at the time. He was 18. and he told me he was 14. He used a picture of an African American boy, and like there were so many problematic things. I honestly don't know what else to say. If you have questions, I guess drop them below. Before anyone asks though, when we would Skype, he would not use a face cam, so I didn't know. I would just watch him play video games and we would talk. And I know that was stupid, but I was 13. I didn't know.
And I guess that kind of explains why she didn't post it, but I still feel like she could have posted it when he was not uploading for quite a while. I'm pretty sure there was a moment where he just completely stopped uploading because the YouTube policies just kept changing and his channel was just getting hit. And you did just say that you don't really care if it gets to Leafy, which once again is just confusing as hell, because she said she uploaded it because Leafy was banned. And I mean, if you uploaded the TikTok in fear that Leafy would see the video and then shrug it off saying that you don't care, that just completely contradicts your whole point, your whole reason for uploading the video. And it's just very strange and a bit sketchy as well. And you know, when you don't have any proof, it just makes it all the more worse. And she made one more follow-up video, which was kind of just a conclusion to the whole of this.
Hi, I just made it home from work. This will probably be the last video I make on this matter because I'm honestly done with it. First thing, I did not look him up on YouTube. I had no idea he had a YouTube. He did not tell me. I was recommended a video by YouTube. I was recommended a video and I found it funny that it was the same user as the Skype name. And so I clicked on it, and that's when I put the pieces together that something was fucked up. I don't care if you don't believe me. I don't. I put the video out there because I was processing my trauma. So I don't care if you guys don't believe me. I haven't turned off the comments because I didn't want anyone else to feel like alone in this type of situation, because it's fucked. I don't know what else to tell you.
And I'm just gonna say this for probably a bunch of other people who don't believe her. The reason why they probably don't believe this TikToker is because she, for one, has no proof. If she did have proof, that would definitely help a lot. And also by the fact that this video is very messy, and the fact that she took 7 years to make this video. And I don't know if I'm out here being insensitive as hell, because I can't imagine being put in a situation where you are groomed and have to come out. I'm pretty sure it must be definitely hard. But 7 years, I feel like that's quite a long stretch of time, and it really just makes it worse when you contradict the reason why you took so long to address this situation. But right now, this situation is a bit messy. I don't know what side to believe. I'm just trying to think of this logically, but all the same, just like everyone else, I'm a bit confused with this whole situation. And I still think that there's a lot to be said regarding this whole thing. And there's probably people who are digging into this situation, trying to find any sort of proof they can get, because, you know, proof would come a long way for this whole situation. It would help definitely a lot to make it more believable. Anyway, that's it for me. I don't have anything left to say about this whole situation. Remember to drop a like on the video if you want to drop a like, and remember to sub if you want to drop a sub. It's free. Anyway, I'll be catching you guys later, and yeah.